Hi, this is Saint Jerome of Cryptocurrencies bringing you yet another crypto experience. Do you like my new hairdo? Today is 6/5/24, and actually, it's not my new hairdo. I'm hiding someone behind me. It is Bix Weir. Can you spot the fake silver, or in my case, the fake hairdo? Yeah, that's not my hair, of course. So Bix is someone who is an early influence on my crypto experiences. He has the website of roadtoruta.com. ROADTOROOTA, Ruta like in basic programming. And on that, he discusses many topics, but especially silver and theta. He just did a video 2 days ago on 6/4/24 that I thought I would review for you because it really came across to me. His two big loves, silver and theta. Now he likes other cryptos too, and he likes all precious metals, but he is playing silver is very undervalued, and so is theta. So um, I learned the phrase "hodl" from Bix, hold on for dear life, and that was really it's been a big part of my crypto experience. And I rode Theta up to $16. And I got we're gonna be billionaires, and it crashed. Then I heard this other little voice calling to me, "Lick your ice cream." Who was that masked man? It was Jay Snips, and he did lick his ice cream. Now, I don't know if he did it at the right time, but he didn't go through as big a crash as we did. The big thing, though, if you sell your Theta off, you might worry about, getting back in at a decent price. So right now it's at $2 and I don't know, about 25 cents today or so. So that video on June 4th at 2:24, which is just yesterday, is 28 minutes and 14 seconds long. Uh, about the first half, maybe a little bigger, is about silver and all the silver riggers and why that we now seem to have a new floor about $30, which is really cool. Getting into the 32s, a lot of us silver people think that it's going to really shoot up in the near future here. So, and as Cliff High says, come unobtainium. Now, Cliff High for a long time has been calling $600 silver. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Uh, that would make one roll of silver coins, dang, quite a bit of loot. And then the second half is about Theta and some exciting news about Theta. So I'm going to read the title to you now, right off of the internet on my other phone. Alert: Silver riggers bleed physical as Theta partners with Amazon to save the internet. Bix Weir. That was the title of it. And then he wrote below in the description, it's very ugly out there, and it's the only going to get worse. The silver riggers have forced silver below $30 an ounce to try and cover some of their derivatives, but they are only encountering massive physical silver buyers from India and China. Make sure you have your assets in your own possession and are ready to hunker down for a few months of chaos. We're in the end times for the old system and the beginning of something new, and so make sure you prepare for the new. Yeah, it's crazy. We are slamming the price of silver down in the United States, and then in China, in the Shanghai market, they are about $3, $4 higher than us. So what are people doing in the East? They're buying silver low in the United States and selling high to the East for $4, like per ounce. That's just insanity. That's an easy way to make some money and drain the West of all its resources. So I first met Bix Weir and his lovely wife Amy at a Bitcoin meetup about 3 or 4 years ago in St. Louis in an outdoor pavilion. Very awesome meeting. I met a lot of other people for the first time too. I met Bitcoin Ben. Well, no, I had already seen Bitcoin Ben. I bought some Divi from him and got a Divi note up. Yeah, Divi, kind of painful right now. But I went to and saw him a couple times, and then also then met him here and talked to him extensively at this meetup and Bix quite a while. And then I met my friend Polly P and Clint Westwood and Litecoin Lisa for the first time. And I think another one, Jason, was there. And I don't know if who else was there that day, but I remember those people for sure. That was a fun day. Here I am in the picture, a little fuzzy on the picture, but Amy Ware had done a cleansing where you went 21 days of eating raw food, and then you went 21 days of what do we do? Oh, making smoothies out of raw food, and then not 21 days. Sorry, 21 days of raw food, 21 days of eating raw food. Dang, get it right. 7 days of eating raw food, 7 days of smoothies, and 7 days of juicing. And oh my goodness, dropped a lot of weight. And so what they did, they gave all of us who were on that to follow along for the full amount of time, I'm holding in my hand a Road the Ruta coin. That was totally unexpected. A little afterthought here. You see that banner in the back? I seem to be the one with the most height. So I was the one that put that banner up for them. So Bix Weir's Freedom Roadshow. So that was fun. And then I met Bix a second time at another Bitcoin meetup in St. Louis. This is only about 2 summers ago or so. Sorry for the washed out quality of photo. I had a hard time making it fit the screen. So here is me, and with my ballet shirt on, a ballet ambassador. And there is Bix on the left of the screen and Bitcoin Ben on the right of the screen. I was able to gift both of them a book by Bobby C. Lee, The Promise of Bitcoin, accompanying copies from Bobby that I was able to pass out to people, and I shared some ballet gift cards with them as donations to their cause. So I met Bix again, talked to Amy quite a while, and Paige and Josh on the road show, and that was a lot of fun. So here is a photo I took, screenshot of Road to Ruta as it was coming on air, and you notice all the silver in the background. It's starting to make a transition there, it looks like, when I caught it. So yeah, it's big on silver in Road to Ruta. So Bix talked for about the rigging and emphasized the fact that with China and India both buying up physical silver, that the riggers for the first time now, they're just not going to be able to cover it. And whoever is left holding the hand and they have to pay out the derivatives is going to go bust, it looks like. So getting to be exciting times that they're just not going to be able to hold that price of silver down any longer. Here is a screenshot of the show of Bix Weir, and he was introducing the Theta 2024 roadmap. Now, what's an exciting thing that just happened on that roadmap? Theta is going to be releasing a new Edge Cloud. I think it's around June the 22nd, if I remember hearing that's from my memory. And it's going to usher in a new era of AI computing. Very exciting. So, what does Theta do? Once again, Theta allows you to share your bandwidth on your computer with your area, and thus the internet runs smoother, and we get rid of the little circle going around and around when you're not getting, your signal's not going through. And then you get rewarded in Theta Fuel. It's the money of Theta. And related to that is Theta Drop, which is tied up a lot in NFT. So you can stake your Theta, and then when you stake it, then it's used on this edge node, and then you get Theta Fuel. And with Theta Fuel, you can also stake it and earn even more, or you can cash out some too and make a little bit. So pretty exciting. And who are they partnered with? Well, I'm using my head to block it for a second. I went to a big conference in Chicago at McCormick Place about 4 years ago. I went with a member of a certain company that I know very well. And I walked around learning about the Amazon web. I was just kind of there hanging around, but I got to be in the meeting when a couple thousand people were there to hear about the Amazon cloud. And it's a big deal. A lot of businesses use the Amazon cloud. Well, who has Theta partnered with already? Google. What? They have partnered with Samsung. Dang, right? And now I think this is some huge news, and I haven't heard much about, but they are partnered now with Amazon, Amazon Web Services. Wow. I think that is just going to explode here in the future. So this is not financial advice, but I think we're going to see that Theta take off. It was predicted by several people to be big, big money in the future, like generational wealth. Will it get that big? I don't know, but It's still pretty cheap right now. Maybe if you want to take a shot at it, you could get a little Theta. Now, I got off of Coinbase about a year and a half ago or so. It's just getting so tired of it. But you can get Theta in different places. One easy way in the United States to get Theta is you can go onto the Exodus wallet and trade something for Theta. And that's not a bad way to get it. And we'll discuss another way to get Theta here in just a second. But wow, partnering with Amazon. So here's the last screenshot I have of this podcast of Bix's, reinventing rendered with 3D Gen AI. So not only is Theta going to have their edge cloud partnering with Amazon, but they're going to help the AI system run. And we know AI is just exploding. Kind of scary too. Is it going to replace us? Who knows, right? But it is definitely something of the future, and we're going to need all sorts of space on the internet in order to make AI run efficiently, and Theta can solve that. So, not financial advice, but if you want to take a little shot at it, maybe it's not a bad idea to give Theta a try. Well, before we end this review, and I hope that you head over there and watch that review. I highly recommend it. I thought it was very informative. Little commercial for the June the 21st in Metamora, Illinois. It's going to be the road show, the happy hour road show with Litecoin Lisa and Clint Westwood, two of my good buds. So let me read the little ad for it that Clint put out on his on his website, not his website, which is clintwestwood.net if you want to get more information. But June 21st, Metamora, Illinois. Friday, June 21st, free to attend, donations welcome. Crypto meetup from at 4 o'clock, and then the live happy hour broadcast from 4:30 to 5:30 Central Time in the room. The room is a bar and a good place for a meetup for this. 110 East Mount Vernon Street in Metamora, Illinois, 61548. Come visit small town America. There will be a carnival in town in the square right across from the room. Carnival rides, food vendors, and live music until 10 o'clock Friday, and then it picks up again on Saturday from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. So a lot of fun. I've been on a Metamora in the square when they've had their festivities, and it's a good time. And you get to be there for the happy hour show too. So come one, come all, and I'll see you there probably. Before we go, I'll throw a couple random photos up there. That's Litecoin Lisa, of course, on the left. You didn't get her mixed up with me, I hope. And Clint Westwood in the middle. And that is Saintjerome on the right, a lot of pounds heavier. I've dropped a lot of weight since then, folks, about 80 pounds. So not at quite the balloon I was then. So, and they're next to the Prius limo. Kind of hard telling that picture. But that was at a Westwood, it looks in 2022. Here's another photo of a happy hour in progress from a meetup of the past. Clint on the left, of course, and Lisa on the right. And they were auctioning off for charity some items on there. There are 3 books that Saintjerome donated that Bobby C. Lee was kind to provide. The Promise of Bitcoins from Bobby C. Lee, the brother of Charlie Lee of Litecoin, and Bobby C. Lee is the CEO of Ballet Crypto Wallets. And now the photo that brings the fun to the party, taken at a previous Clint Westwood and Litecoin Lisa meetup. And there they are there. We have Clint Westwood off to solve crypto adventures with his sidekick, armed to the teeth with a pink BB gun, ready to take on action on their, are you ready for the pun? Their Harley motorcycle. Maybe if you're lucky, they'll give you a ride the day of the meetup. And just a little commercial at the end. Bix Weir is a person who believes heavily in Caleb and Brown as a good source to get your crypto and trade your crypto at a low rate. And Bitcoin Ben is another one that does that, and so is Saintjerome. We all have used Caleb and Brown. So I'm stealing a little bit of Bix's thunder here. but here he is, and he was touting Caleb Brown as one of his affiliates. Now, it's one of my affiliates too, so I'd appreciate it if you do decide to go with Caleb Brown, that you use my code down below, and you get a permanent 3.5% on whoever you choose to be an affiliate with. It's a sponsor on that. So not financial advice, but it's great. You get a personal broker and you can bounce things off of. They have been wonderful. I got hacked like 2 years ago, and they got me out of that. I didn't lose anything. Boy, I could have, but I had to really prove who I was when I came back. But yeah, it was well worth it that everything was safe. And you have like two-factor verification when you get on. It goes pretty quick, but it's really safe to hold on to your crypto. They just don't. They just won't like easily give you if you're coming in, you don't have your credentials, you have to really go prove who you are again. And I really appreciate that. It's fun kind of when you're American and talking to some of the folks from Caleb Brown. Some of them have some pretty thick Australian accents. So it's amusing. They're great. You can make a trade if you do it through their portal for as little as $500. I think that's a pretty good deal. And you can wire US dollars over there, but I find the easiest is you can send some kind of crypto over there, pretty much anything. They have a whole bunch of them. So if you've got some Bitcoin, it's just like you got some profit, you want to lick some of that profit, but move it to another coin. You could possibly move it over and get Theta. And I'm also a big proponent of XRP. I think it's going to be moving funds between countries in the future as a ISO 222 compliant token, along with XLM, that will replace the SWIFT system. And that's going to be pretty soon. So anyway, Caleb Brown, big shout out. And so I guess that's all for the video today. Go see Bix's video from yesterday. Very good, very informative. And his videos are always pretty informative. So I hope I can see Bix again sometime. I enjoy picking his brain, especially like it when the likes of Bitcoin Ben and like Clint Lisa and Clint Westwood were all together at the meetup. That's a lot of fun. So hopefully see you at Westwood. Thanks again for watching and have a good crypto day.